They'll start at the 36. Offset I formation in the backfield. Hand off left, and oh, he hit hard. A yard. Maybe 2 on the carry.
And it's the senior linebacker who came up with the stop.
He's always on top of the run. Not much room for the ball carrier to work on that play.
The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. Give to the tailback, and he's met in the backfield. Just nowhere for the ball carrier to go as the linebacker met him in the backfield.
Boy, what great play recognition by this linebacker. He saw the run was coming, and he just shot through the gap and made a great tackle.
The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. And they make the stop at the 47-yard line.
If this receiver wants to make it to the next level, those are the types of plays he'll have to make.
Absolutely. They love pass catchers that look the ball all the way into their hands and then tuck it away safely.
The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. There's a player shaken up on the play. First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 40. The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. And they'll run him again. And down he goes at the 34-yard line. The running back gives them 6 yards on the ground. So it's second down now, and they need about 4 yards to pick up the first. Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. Back to pass. Pass complete and taken down immediately. They just took what the defense gave them on that play.
Yeah, you're right. That was a good job of getting that pass completed for positive yardage.
There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. Draw play. Nice tackle made there to bring him down. And that's their 3rd first down of the drive.
Great blocking and great running equals a very successful offense.
And they've looked really good on this drive, Coach. The defense needs to figure out a way to stop them, or else they're going to have no problem putting points on the board.
Here's the 8th play of the series. It's first down. Ace backfield. He's taken down around the 20-yard line. They get about 5 yards from the halfback. We're at play number 9 of this current drive. It's second down. And we got the backup in there now at running back. Run play, and he'll lose yards. Nowhere to go on that play, Coach.
Boy, you're absolutely right, Brad. This is a great job by the defense in not giving him any room to create anything.
I formation here. Drops back to pass. Has time. Pass right, running back's got it. And they push him out around the 14-yard line.
These guys are marching down the field, Kirk. I think this defense is getting tired.
I think you're right. They look a little fatigued. But when you continue to give up first downs on 3rd down, it's doing a lot for your confidence.
I'll tell you something. They need to take the intensity that is working on 1st and 2nd downs and save some for 3rd down because they're just getting outworked.
And they use motion. Steps out of bounds at about the 21. Loss of 7.
Coach, what in the world happened there?
Let me say this. That is not how you draw up a pass play. And the coach is really mad. I'll bet you a lollipop that doesn't happen again.
Coach, you got yourself a deal, my friend.
Throws it, and oh, he dropped it. Unbelievable. He had a pick in the end zone, and it just slipped right through his hands.
Wow, he is really kicking himself after that one.
The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. That's a great tackle at the 19-yard line. So there was not much doing on that pass play, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
And outside of an incompletion, that's the best thing this defense can ask for. A short pass and nowhere for the receiver to run.
This will make it a field goal game. And it's through the uprights. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Wisconsin lines up for the kickoff. He sends it downfield. He'll take it from the 2. At the 30. At the 40. They'll bring him down at the 49. Time to see how this offense does as they come out onto the field for the first time today, losing by a field goal.
They've been waiting all week to get back out on that field. Let's see if they can get something going right off the bat here.
They're packed in tight on the line. On the ground with the tailback. 4 yards on that play. It's 2nd down and 6 to go. Ball on the 47-yard line. They line up in the jumbo set. He's taken down at the 43-yard line. 4-yard gain by the back. They need about 3 yards to get the first down here on 3rd down. And a new halfback checks into the game. He's scrambling. Caught out in the open. Tackle at the 32-yard line. Good play for the offense that time.
Yep. Good play and a pretty touch pass by the quarterback.
Absolutely, right on target.
The defense will stack the line of scrimmage. Looks like we've got an injured player down there. Can't tell who it is yet. Second down, about 12 yards to go. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. He's rolling left. He's in trouble, brought down. And that'll get this defense fired up.
The offensive lineman had his feet too close together. As an offensive lineman, you got to spread your feet and have a nice base.
They come out in a nickel. Drops back to pass. There's an injured player, and we'll try to find out who it is. They'll call on the field goal unit. This one 51 yards away. The kick is up. It's got the distance. And he missed it right. No good. Well, that's a tough break for these guys who are looking to put 3 points up on the board. So the score is still California, 0. Wisconsin, 3. One-man backfield. Stiff arms, but he can't break the tackle. About 4 yards on that play. And a great ball game so far as we reach the end of one. The count here at Camp Randall is Wisconsin 3, California 0.
California, nothing.
2nd down and 7. Ball on the 38-yard line. Wisconsin has a 3-point lead. They hand it off again. And down he goes at the 41. The back gets 3 on the carry.
That's a nice play there by the sophomore out in the corner. He read the run and stepped up and made a nice tackle.
There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. Brought down around the 45-yard line. That'll be a first down there on the 4-yard pickup from the back.
Guys, that's his halfback's 3rd carry on the drive, and this one will move the chains.
Single back set, 3 wide receivers. Tackle at the 46.
Nicely done. A solid completion right there. If the quarterback keeps making those kind of passes, look out. I feel a touchdown coming.
Short yardage situation here. It's 2nd down and 1. They come out with 3 wide receivers. He's tackled at about the 39-yard line.
Personal foul. Face mask on defense.
So the offense will move a little bit closer with that penalty. First and 10. Ball on the 24. Offset I formation in the backfield. Going right, intercepted. I'm not sure what happened, but one of the players is hurt. We've got a first and 10. Ball on the 17-yard line. They're packed in tight on the line. They give to the tailback. Brought down right around the 24-yard line. He takes the handoff and responds with a 7-yard gain. They need about 3 yards to get the first here on 2nd down. They come out in a goal line set. Runs left and quickly taken down. Pickup of a yard for the tailback.
1 yard gain.
It's 3rd down and a yard for the first down. Ball on the 25-yard line. And out come the big hefties. Tackle at the 33.
Nice run for the first. That'll keep the drive alive.
We've got a first and 10. Going with the shotgun here. Under heavy pressure, and they got it. Yeah, we got an injured player on the field. Defense looking for another sack in this 2nd down and long situation. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He's going to try and scramble. Got a man in and out of his hands. And that one probably should have been picked off.
Yeah, are you kidding me? There's a blanket around that receiver. Somebody else had to be open.
The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. He lets it fly. Incomplete. So 4th down coming up.
And give credit to the defense there. They played very disciplined and were able to break up the pass.
So it's 4th down. The punter comes on the field, getting ready to send one off. Calls for the fair catch. We'll have to see now how the offense responds this time after throwing a pick on their last drive.
As the quarterback, you just have to get that last play out of your head. All quarterbacks. Make mistakes, but the ones that don't repeat those mistakes are the really good ones.
Throws on the run, complete. He just couldn't juke the defender, and he's brought down about 5 yards that time on the throw.
Here's a safe play hitting the underneath receiver, but it's a nice gain of 5.
Single set backfield. They motion to the left. Straight in the middle, and he meets the defense. That run picks up a yard, maybe less.
I can't believe he held on to the ball after that hit.
Yeah, and I don't even think he saw that hit coming.
They're in the shotgun with 3 wide receivers. He drops back. Throws. He's got room to work. Knocked out of bounds at the 44-yard line. Wonderful play call to convert on 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, he really wanted that first down. Good determination to get it.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 44. They come out with a big set. Tosses across the middle to his tight end. And a nice pass to the tight end.
This is what I like. Move the ball down the field. Use that nice and steady intermediate passing game.
The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. He'll get the call again. They'll bring him down at the 33. That'll be a 7-yard pickup. It's 2nd and 4 to go. Ball on the 33-yard line. There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. They'll go with the run once again. Brought down in the open field. So with that run, they pick up another first.
It's a nice job again up front by the offensive line. They're doing a good job of neutralizing the defensive front, and it's allowed them to move the ball down the field.
I formation here.
Tried to sidestep by there, but a good tackle on the play.
4 yards on that play. And this play is number 8 on the drive. It's 2nd down. The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. Throws complete. He's got space to work. What a play, and that is 1st and goal. A decent gain on the pass.
Yo, Kirk, good job by the quarterback here reading this play.
Yeah, the defense came with a blitz, and you're right. Great job by this young quarterback of recognizing the coverage and spotting the open man.
Taken down to the backfield. The defense just swarmed over him on that one.
Yeah, they were able to penetrate the offensive line and get to the running back before that play even had a chance.
They line up with 1 running back in the backfield. 3 wide. Tosses it out. He gets hit out of bounds. Around the 6-yard line. Gain of 2. Here's the 11th play of the drive. 3rd down. The backfield's in an offset I formation. They run it, and they got him before he could score. He gains a couple of yards on the carry. They'll line up for the field goal, and this is nothing more than a chip shot. This one is from 21 yards out, and the field goal is good. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. He sends it off. He's to the 10. Across the 30. Brought down at the 41. The offense takes the field again. They were forced to punt their last time out. They'll start this drive at the 41-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the gun. He's on the run. Pressure gets there, and they bring him down. Great penetration to get in there and sack the quarterback.
Yo, sweethearts, this kid has really impressed me today. He provides great pressure, and he really adds to this great pass rush.
You know, when this defense gets into a one-on-one situation with an offensive tackle, he usually wins. To effectively keep this guy bottled up, you've got to double team him every single passing play.
We've got a great game here, folks, as we reach the end of the first half. The count here at Camp Randall is Wisconsin 6, California nothing. Wisconsin got the ball to start the game, so they'll be kicking off to start the second half. He'll return it from the 1. At the 30. He's tackled at the 33. So what should the folks at home be looking for here in the second half, fellas?
This is obviously not an easy situation. I think the coach is going to have to tell his team to forget about the crowd, get his guys motivated so they can compete this half. And maybe, just maybe, they can get back into the game.
Yep, I think we're going to see how tough this visiting team really is.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Pressured and brought down. Perfect time to bring the freshman corner on a blitz.
It's crazy to think that he was only in high school less than a year ago.
He's going to be a super player.
He heaves it deep. And they bring him down at the 19-yard line. That was a nice grab.
You know, when you look at this throw, it doesn't seem like the prettiest coming off his hand. But somehow the receiver makes a great catch, and they get a huge pickup.
First and 10. Ball on the 19-yard line. For the first time today, we'll get to see how this defense responds when they're backed up into the red zone. It was the defensive lineman that got a hold of him there.
And when that kid gets a hold of you, then you usually go down.
And you're not going to break many tackles when this guy gets his hands on you.
2nd and 12 coming up here. They're packed in tight on the line. They work the right side, and there is nothing going there. I'd say he got 1 or 2 feet on that try.
Good pressure from the defense. They brought the heat. Wasn't much room for the running back to work with.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. The 5. What a play, and that is 1st and goal.
The quarterback did an excellent job of recognizing the Mike linebacker on the blitz. He hung in there, delivered the pass, and his receiver made a good catch to move the sticks.
Let's see if they try to pound it in here. Both teams have their goal line sets on the field. Pickup of less than a yard on the play. It's 2nd and goal. Ball on the 4-yard line. New running back now into the backfield. Little handoff. Touchdown, Golden Bears. So the halfback took it in for 6.
After play call there by the offensive coordinator, just give it to the back and let him find his way into the end zone.
And he tacks on the extra point. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. California to kick. Kicks it off. He's to the 10. And down he goes at the 36. So let's see how the defense will hold up now as this offense comes out for their next drive. The offense will start at the 36-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. And he's got his receiver. It's the sophomore. That one worked pretty well.
It's a good job here by the wide receiver to get open. He created good separation from the defense.
The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. And we'll take a break while the injured players attended to. It's 2nd and 7. Single back set, 3 wide receivers. Handoff up the middle. He tries to juke, but they bring him down. The halfback runs for 4 yards. 3rd down and 3 coming up. Ball on the 42-yard line. There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. And down he goes at the 36.
That line came off the ball and just kept their feet moving and knocked them back.
Good blocks and great running by the ball carrier also.
The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. Straight in the middle, and he meets the defense. Maybe got 2 feet on the play. It's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line. Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. They give to the tailback, and they'll bring him down behind the line.
Not a very successful run that time, Coach.
Did you see his explosion off the defensive line? Woohoo! It seemed like he was in the backfield before the ball was even snapped.
He just timed the snap count there. It really made a nice play.
He drops back. Out of bounds, right around the 28-yard line. It's going to be 4th and inches after that long pickup on 3rd down.
What a throw by the quarterback. Almost equally excellent catch by the receiver, but the defense topped them both by coming up with a stop.
That's why you have to run routes past the first down line. Nothing is more frustrating to a coach than coming up a couple of inches short.
No good. He missed it to the left. They line up in the jumbo set. Here's the give, and he's taken down at the 34. 6 yards on the carry. It's 2nd and 4. Ball on the 34. They come out in a goal line set. And he's tackled right around the 42-yard line. And that one goes for a big, big first down.
You know, every time you run the ball successfully like that, that defense starts to creep up a little bit. That's when you go to the air, my friend. Over the top.
Looks like there's an injured player on the field. We've got a 1st and 10. They line up in the jumbo set. Gains his way to the 30-yard line. And the tailback picks up great yardage on the run.
How many times did we see him run that play in practice this week?
1,000 times. And it was just as successful then as it is right now.
There's an injured player, and we'll try to find out who it is. It's 2nd down and 7 to go. Ball on the 27-yard line. Going with the shotgun here. Now he tries to buy some time. Tackle made at the 20. The pass is complete for 7 yards, and that'll be a first down.
They need to tighten up their coverage on this kid, because whenever he gets some room on you, he makes a play.
And when this young man gets moving out of the pocket, he's a pretty accurate passer. One more quarter of action remaining, and this one has been a real treat. The count here at Camp Randall is California 7, Wisconsin 6. Their last red zone trip resulted in a touchdown. I don't expect this one to be any different. Scoops it up. And that's a big defensive lineman who came away with that big play, fellas.
This guy will mix them up with the best of them. And this was just a great job of taking advantage of an offensive mistake.
And he shows a great nose for the football. He shed it off a block and then saw that it was a loose football, and then he pounced on it.
They'll get the ball here at the 20. The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. Makes the catch, and look out. They'll bring him down at the 26-yard line. They pick up a good 6 yards there. Second and 4. Ball on their own 26. Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. Give to the tailback. And he's tackled at the 24.
Well, the question now is, how will they respond after losing a couple on that run?
It's 3rd down and 6 to go. Ball on the 24. Ace backfield. And down he goes around the 33-yard line.
The screen pass gives them a new set of downs, and you know what, you guys? Those offensive linemen were out there, were really moving.
Yep, the running back showed what he can do when he gets a little bit of help from the big fellas downfield.
Big, sweetheart, those guys are huge.
Again with the run. They'll drop him for a loss.
This is picture-perfect defense by this corner. Great job of providing run support.
Yep, he wasn't fooled at all by that play, and he really did well to stop him short of the line of scrimmage.
Single back set, 3 wide receivers. He gets hit out of bounds at the 33. That pass play gets him roughly 3 yards.
The sophomore had nowhere to go after the catch there. Nice defensive play.
The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. Gets it out quickly. Brought down at the 38. 4th down, coach.
Yeah, they just didn't get enough yardage on that pass.
I actually like the play call here by the offense, but the defense does a nice job of shutting it down that time. Great play recognition by the D.
Booming kick. Fields it and hit immediately. They coughed up the pigskin the last time they had the ball. Let's see if they can hold on to it this time.
I know they got the fumble, but this defense has to do a better job of slowing down this offense.
Yep, the offense was seemingly moving the ball at will, but they can move the ball all they want. If they fumble, then it's all out, gone. Forget about it.
A gain of 1.
It's a good run blitz by the outside linebacker there. They shut down all the holes and kept this halfback from gaining many yards.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Can't find anyone open. Look out. Pressure that time, and he was forced into throwing before he wanted to.
Wow, the kid just avoided getting smacked on that one.
3rd down, 8 yards to go. Ball on their own 19. This crowd is almost shaking the stadium. Heads left, looking downfield. It's batted down, incomplete.
That's a fantastic defensive effort.
Yeah, the deflection prevented them from getting any yards. And now it's 4th down.
They get this one off, and it's a beauty. Fields it and hit immediately. Great punt, great tackle. That's exactly what these guys were looking for out of their special teams.
The punter here does a great job, and the coverage was exceptional. They got down the field and didn't give the return man any room to make a move.
The defense is waiting on the pass. They're the quarters defense. And it's knocked away.
How about that defense?
Well, that's why he's on the field, to make plays like that.
It's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 34. There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. On the ground with the tailback. At the 40. He's on the run. No one's going to get him. Unbelievable. So the whole landscape of this game has changed again, guys.
That was a superb play call by this offense. That gives them the lead in some much-needed breathing room.
And with just over 2 minutes left in this game, we could be in for a pretty exciting finish here, Coach.
I'm always looking forward to those type of finishes. This is one of my favorite plays in the playbook.
So the offense is going to go for 2. Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. And they won't get the 2.
They took a gamble here, but it didn't pay off. Maybe next time we'll see the kicker.
That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. Wisconsin to kick this one off. He boots it deep downfield. The defense really shut these guys down the last time they had the ball. They'll set up shop at the 31. 1st and 10. They'll work from the shotgun. 1st down, look at the throw. And he's level at the 43-yard line.
I'll tell you, this receiver showed really good hands on that play.
This kid is always calling for the ball. And if he keeps making plays like that, he'll continue to get the ball.
Drops back to pass. Oh, and he had some steam on that throw. And they make the stop at the 45-yard line.
Look at that great pitch and catch. That's great stuff right there.
They line up in the shotgun. Scrambling around. Pressure gets there, and they bring him down.
And Kirk, that's sack number 2 for this kid.
He is really locked into this quarterback right now. Excellent sack right there.
You can bet the quarterback is just asking his lineman to block this guy, because that's multiple times now that he's been knocked down by this young guy.
It's broken up. Good job by the defensive line to clog up the passing lane.
That's what you got to do. Keep your eye on the quarterback, and when he lets go, get your arms up.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He's going to try and scramble. And he might want it all here, and does! Knocked down, incomplete.
Who was that broke up that play, Kirk?
That's that safety, Coach.
Exactly. Having him back there, they know they're always safe against any big play.
It's 4th down, and they're going to try to go for it. This defense is in the dime. Very clutch tackle there because this kid had some space. Good job to avoid the rush and get the pass off.
Well, when you're trying to get to the quarterback with the blitz, you better have some talented corners because they could end up on an island out there all alone.
He's on the run. Rolls to the left. They hook up over the middle. Tackle at the 21-yard line. They got a few yards on that pass.
Yeah, we talked about how the run will open up the passing game, but some teams like to use their intermediate passing game to open up the run. Either way you look at it, it's good balance.
Another big catch for this wide receiver. He continues to get open and make plays for this offense.
He steps up and makes a big turnover.
Yeah, he just made a huge play right there. He knew what was coming all along.
You can't throw interceptions like that. You just can't.
First and 10. Ball on their own 28. Ace backfield. And they use motion. Run the middle and nothing there. It looks like they picked up a yard or a little less.
There was no room for the halfback to go anywhere right there.
That was a design run blitz by the middle linebacker, and they played the run about as well as you could.
The backfield's in an offset I formation. Takes a handoff, tackled for a loss. The offense couldn't get those linemen blocked, and they'll lose yards.
Well, here the defensive lineman did a great job at sealing up the hole at the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 11 here. Ball on the 27-yard line. 2 tight ends here. Difficult pass, and it's almost picked off.
And that's why he's on defense.
Oh, easy, coach. The guy made a good effort on the play. Next time, maybe he comes up with the interception.
They get this one off, and it's a beauty. It immediately, the ball's loose. He's out to the 30.
They are fortunate to get this ball back. This guy really needs to concentrate on securing the football.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on their own 32. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Scrambling around. Room around the corner. He goes out of bounds at the 36. That's 4 yards on the play. 2nd and 6. Ball on the 36-yard line. Backup running back comes into the game now. Can't find anyone open. Here they come. Brought down at the 38. They tried to run it.
Sometimes having a quarterback run with the ball can be effective if the defense isn't expecting it. But they were all over him on that play.
Looking long to the right. Broken out. And this one comes to an end. Our final count in this game, Wisconsin 12, California 7. And Lee, now as we take a look at our Pontiac game-changing performance, your final thoughts on this one?
Well, we saw a pretty good game here today, Brad. Wisconsin is a real fun bunch of guys to watch. This is a good-looking football program.
Well, folks, thanks for joining us for this production of NCAA Football 09. It's been a lot of fun. We hope you'll join us again next time. So long, everybody.
Thank you for attending today's ball game. Please drive home safely.